EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
Let's go, fellas.
Nothing, man. It's my second game. Just trying to get used to this game, man. It's like it's a lot of bullshit in this game already.
Watch the safety creek.
Man, I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Motion, motion, motion.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety.
I just think like the game
usually between run and pass.
I don't know, a little bit of a lag in the game.
The run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside.
The responsiveness to the game was like a lag or some kind of shit.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Third down. It's McCoy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Alpha. Motion, motion. Watch safety creek. Watch safety creek. Go. Safety's creek.
Allen now on first down. He finds McCoy. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize.
Do you feel like the game plays slow, like it's like a bit of a slow motion kind of game?
I'm being able to use the backside of the backfield because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut.
And McCoy loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On play action, Allen. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Where's the throw in?
Pass play there, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. Third down here.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to leave it on the draw from McCoy. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes.
And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And
you still have no control of your wide receivers.
His guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Brett Maher on for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Allen. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
But, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Now Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Sack, baby. Sack.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they had the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. The All-Pro Andre Roberts deep for Buffalo. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Malik Collins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
I don't know why I left that fucking
feel
play
for
action.
that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
3 bucks. Check. Alert.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete.
Where the fans should be applauding this defense right now. That's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys in great field position.
Buffalo, they just don't have no respect for Buffalo,
the
man.
Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards.
You could have got
he's on to punt it
Pro
away.
Bowlers, and they'll still mark Buffalo as a 60 overall team. You could have had like
here's Austin,
Dan Marino, and all like the classic people on here, and they'll still be like, "Oh no, Buffalo shit."
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him.
Like, we got a good team, but yeah, they're making us out to be a bunch of fucking bums,
man. The Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st down.
Whatever, he caught over me.
He's got Witten. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Prescott throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper.
Whatever, man. I have no time to fucking do quick adjustments on this fucking game.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
This game bullshit anyway. This is bad. It's not a very good made game.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, I'm just learning. I mean, I play Madden. It's just like this one is a lot more different than I'm used to with 19. And a lot of the mechanics, I can't like do any quick defensive adjustments. He's snapping the ball before I can get to doing it.
This will be taken about.
And he's good at running the ball, or he has a good line. They made the Buffalo Bills like defense or offensive line completely shit. Like there's just no way.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo's that bad.
Just shy of the 30. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Out to his left. And that'll run.
Look at all that wonky bullshit right there.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Milano. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Good shit.
Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
You know, one thing, too, the Buffalo Bills, their playbook don't really have that many good plays. Okay, so I have a good, he's used cover 3 a lot, right?
As they come up here first
I have a good cover 3 beater, but just the game isn't letting me execute it.
Right there. 50. Hey, Orville. Watch the back.
Fuck off, man.
You ain't got nothing.
Like his defensive line just gets in way too quick, man.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard flat on his
passing
back.
is extremely different.
There for his second
I don't know what
sack
you got to push or how you got to push it, but they're not letting you.
Makes this job much more
difficult. They're just not letting you.
And 22 yards to go. Allen now looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I am practice.
Marcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
The Buffalo Bills just don't have a good playbook. I'm not going to have. If I play this, I'm gonna have to switch playbooks because this playbook is just not working
here
for me.
After first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Playbook's not working for me at all.
From the gun, it's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around.
Yeah, he must be upset about that. But, well, nothing you can do. I mean, this game isn't like a very good game, so. Dude, the game's not a good game. The sideline catches are shit. The catching mechanics are shit. The game runs like everyone's playing on ice. The blocking's horrible. Like, the game's just a bad game. They shouldn't have released it. They should have, like, kept held on to it to, like, a good September, end of August, something. Like, there's too much mechanics that are just bullshit on here.
And the field position has totally been flipped. So the big play gets them all the way
he didn't even
down
run out
to
of
the
bounds.
outskirts
Although
of the
the
red
out of
zone
bounds
here
shit is
for
usually
first and
an
10.
issue.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll
catch the ball.
be incomplete.
Garbage,
Cole
man.
Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This is McCoy. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The Bills on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Allen.
Horrible.
Throw incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be
I passed it before I got
pressured.
pressured. There's like a delay in the fucking
but you also have to give your own guy a
in the
chance
passing. I'm passing way before I'm getting pressured. He just won't. There's just a delay or lag. I don't know what it is.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter.
There's so many passes. The guy was wide open, and I'm pressing the button to hit the pass, and he's just holding on to the ball, and then he cranks his arm back. It's just like there's just too much shit, man.
Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll bring it a few past
people who are paying money to play this
to
game is like feel
23-yard
bad, man.
line.
Like the game just isn't ready to be released.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 30. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And an alley to run. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I know many
You telling me
talk
this is a
about
good
the kick
game?
return
You were
as
saying
maybe
this is a
the
good
most
game?
exciting play in football. But any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the
Right?
ball,
You're
that's
celebrating
exciting
too much,
too,
man.
But it's not just an accident. Once they get
Oh,
the
that's
football,
why you
worked
get
on finding people
you
the ball, creating
fumble once
running
you
lanes for
celebrate
the
your
guy with
shit.
the ball and protecting him. And this one was a long run.
Absolutely, they did all of that and more.
No, man, don't anybody know how to block. How come you guys must have like crazy blocking? Because I don't get
He was
that.
planted in the backfield.
I don't get blocks.
They
like my
struggled to
guys
get
just
him
don't
rolling
block,
on the
or they get in
ground
my
in the
way.
first
I
half,
don't
and
know.
that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they go the
they don't know how to
wrong way
hold
here.
blocks.
Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking. And
he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence.
You know, if I was, the game's smoother, but you're paying a price with lag. There's a delay with reactions to the game.
And you're paying a price. Line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
There's a lot of sacrifice with this smooth gameplay.
EA Sports.
It's my second game, so I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how everything's working. But just going from 19 to 20, it's just really it's a real like learning curve.
And Hauschka's kick is
especially
good.
On defense. I can't do my quick adjustments.
It's
like, I mean, I can, but it's like,
so with
they don't give you the time to do it.
Now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding.
They just should have spent more time on this game,
isn't it? Because
it could have been good.
There's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Okay.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Prescott from the gun. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
He's come over to 90 speed.
Critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Those hit sticks are deadly.
On the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Right there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. This give is to McCoy.
Yo, I can't get an inch.
But
Fuck off,
instead,
man.
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They really graded the Buffalo Bills as a piece of shit, man.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
They think the Buffalo Bills are garbage because they have the worst fucking ratings, man.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Watch the shift. Watch the regular. Big Ed. I got you, baby. I got you.
From midfield, here's Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
See how bad they make the Buffalo Bills? Even Cole Beasley can't stay in bounds. So they gave it back to you on that one.
The Bills on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is third down and 12. He's back to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
This is horrible. This game's so bad.
1 score down. Here we go.
Nah,
We're going to go for it here on fourth down.
I just want to see how this game played before I even thought about buying this game. But it's not a good game at all.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that's complete to Croft. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Yeah, they better. It's not looking good. I've seen a lot of bad videos online of people showing how bad this game is. Like, a lot of broken mechanics. Like, this one guy was running around the whole field. Whole team chasing him. No one can catch him or tackle him.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they are using them.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the
I was holding R1.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
I was holding R1. That's some bullshit. So, I can't even challenge it. That's some bullshit. This game is dumb, man. Like, I was holding R1 so I wouldn't fumble, and he still fumbled. Like, they might as well just fucking handed you to win. Like, why would you even play? Just, okay, he wins. Like, why play? If they're gonna do dumb shit like that, right? You know the game's a bad game. Like, that's why you laugh because you know it's true. It's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed to sell this. I'd be like, sorry guys, it looks good, but it plays like shit. It's like putting like a, 2-cylinder engine in a fucking Lamborghini. It's like putting a lawnmower engine in a fucking Lamborghini. Like, come on.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Whatever.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
It decided who's going to win that, but that fumble was the decision. So
2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Well, Prescott here to throw, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
Yeah, good game. My thoughts, this game is really bad. It's like no one should ever have to buy this game. This should just be like Fortnite. Give it away and make people buy packs and all the stuff they're doing now to upgrade. Because no one should have to spend their money on this. Like, the 10 hours I'm getting right now, EA Access, good job. Because now I can decide whether I want to waste money on this. Because let me try another team. I like Buffalo Bills, but like, you know what? Clearly, you got to play like a top-rated team before you can get any good animation. So, let me see. Yeah, add that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Like, the game. How do I fumble when I'm holding the tuck the thing in? Like, the game is frustrating. The game is very frustrating. So, prepare to break your controller, break your TV, break your hand, smashing your hand on the table. However you get angry at this game, get ready for that, because that's what's gonna happen with this game. Because it's not a good game. It's pretty bad. I was going in here hoping to, you know, at least be somewhat what do you call it? Be somewhat like hopeful that it would be an upgrade or be better than 19. And maybe like in September they're gonna polish it up and, you know, send out a patch before it actually gets sold. Because maybe what we are is we're like the beta still. We're beta given like we're beta given Madden some feedback so they could fix the game. But it's that fumble before I could run it into the end zone, or at least get another down so I can run it in the end zone, win the game, or kick a field goal and tie it. The game forced me to get fumbled. I'm holding the R1, so I you know, you're tucking the ball in so you don't fumble, and then I fumble anyway. So, and I wasn't spinning or juking or anything like that. I was just running the ball, moving around in the direction.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Probably my last game. I got some stuff I got to do. But yeah.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, fellas. The Chiefs take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I don't know what plays to pick. I'm just sort of looking at plays right now.
Mike 54. Yeah.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
High 7, let's go. Sam, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We own
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a second and 3.
I have.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Let's try to fake screen wheel.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That's the ball!
He will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive
player at the other. This game is fucking trash, bro.
He just locked people down.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Mahomes now to throw, and it's complete to Kelce. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all,
trying to like this game out
on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
I should have changed the playbooks around. I have no idea what defense I'm using right now. I guess it doesn't really matter. But,
now
definitely a lag. There's a lag. I mean, it's his connection, but responsiveness
this will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I think it looks like he's going to run the ball,
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Did anybody see that?
I'm going to lean towards the defender, right?
Anybody see that?
I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Prescott down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
There's still some weird juking and jiving that happens when you try to run the ball, like a little
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack, because most of the yardage just comes through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that, because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
He keeps using cover 3, and I have cover 3 beaters that I can't use them. They pick the wrong playbook.
Defense and
Thank
reading
goodness.
your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place.
Man, the running in here is people like said the running is nice, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Like
over the top to him.
I'm not really feeling the movement. Like I can't. I'm not hitting turbo, so I'm not like losing control.
Back at this size, at these dimensions,
I still feel like the game isn't.
Attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
It's definitely not a crisp game, man.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
How's the ball? Fuck, man.
This one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his
fucking game, man.
Hang on.
He pressed me and beat him, and he wouldn't pass the fucking ball.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mahomes' pass caught by Watkins. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And a good
Sorry for yelling, guys, but this
facing
game
zone coverage. If he has
frustrating.
just a little
It's
bit
not
of
like
time
responding how I wanted to be responding. It's just
no doubt about it. If there's no pressure,
I gotta learn the
he's going to
mechanics
continue
or
to
something,
pick them
man.
apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
You can
they
see
lost
this
the
game is
ultimately.
hella frustrating,
They
man.
dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
He's in the cover, too.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Williams.
Man.
And that play going
guys
absolutely
just are not
nowhere
holding
as
their
he's
blocks.
belted before he could get out of the
Do I have a cover?
backfield. They'll
I have a
wind up
cover 2
losing
beater,
3
but I don't know
yards
if I can-
here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Yeah, these benches should work on cover 2.
Let's go, heavy. Let's go, heavy. Heavy, what you got?
Now Mahomes.
Whatever, bro.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a
Whatever.
pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown.
That pass led that away from him,
Cowboys.
but okay.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Remember, only people who
free
can get
safety.
get interceptions in this game really is like
their eyes, anticipation,
guaranteed,
great
like, a
hands.
safety.
And of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Man.
Now a timeout taken.
So I'm going to try to just cover
Perhaps
3
a
beater.
chance for one
What I've
more
done
quick
before.
play and then another timeout if
But I
they
have a
hurry.
strange
We'll
feeling
see.
it's not going to work. Well, not really too strange. I mean, it's clearly... I don't know. Anyway, let's try this.
9 seconds to play. Likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
This guy's like, he's serious, eh?
I got one.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yellow.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, I haven't really tried describing him with his quarterback yet. Because in the videos that they were showing us, it looked like he could scramble fast, but I don't think so.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott.
Where's my blitz, bro?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the
rush coming, and he's taken down. Frank Clark able to get him for a loss of about 3.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. But it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench.
No, the game is
but
bad.
This gives them a chance to let their defense do some work.
A horrible
they on the
bad player,
sidelines
but
go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now
go for it all he wants. I don't care.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Pickup
running is not as nice as you guys are saying. I'm getting caught in animation, a running animation that I don't want to be caught in.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not
I don't know who said that the running in this game was
you're
nice.
Right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't
Maybe
get a whole lot better there.
I don't know. The Chiefs supposed to be a good game, or a good team. So, what's the deal here?
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. A bullet throw, but incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Wow.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The coverage good
Look at the
that time
blocks.
by Kendall Fuller.
I'm blitzing people, and this guy's like blocking like crazy.
The offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Wow, I cannot believe how...
well defensively, and it brings up third.
You're fine.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
To throw is Prescott, and he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A first down throw for Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle.
Christ, man.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Looking for the end zone.
Beautiful fucking interception, bro.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
I wish I knew these playbooks, man. I don't know any of these playbooks. That's a nice job of
focusing on the task at hand and
I'm trying to
coming
find
away with
plays
the
here, and I
interception.
can't find shit.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit,
let's see how bad these
you can
are.
gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Fuck, hold on.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
Let's try the PA, Joe, break screens. Let's see how bad the screens are. They
weren't
very good last year.
Stay with who you know and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. I don't like this bunch
spread formation.
Here's a big one now.
Like that? I don't like that.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 15.
Mike 50. Mike 54. It's our time. It's our time. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
I have no idea why Hill isn't where I fucking put him.
Right there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete.
Garbage, bro. This game is garbage.
Strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
This game is so garbage.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
This game is so bad.
He's taken down.
Who would spend money on this?
Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the
afternoon. I'll fucking buy this game if it's free, but that's it, man. This game is so fucking such a bad game, man. Like, it's a really, really bad game. It's not even funny how bad this game is, bro.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, come on.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
See what I'm saying?
Able to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took the
How?
but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there
Goddamn
offensively.
game.
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
I don't think this game,
no
like,
flag. Let them fight it out.
I think I would do another. I can't even do it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover
I was
his
gonna
own
make a new
fumble.
Madden
That could have
account
been
because I
trouble.
think the Madden account I have, they think I'm a dick or something.
But sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're
Good pursuit on that one.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He'll look to throw. And some room to work. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Watch what happens now. They'll make me fumble again or something.
Here for a good little game.
Something stupid like that.
The
Like, oh no,
Cowboys
he's
use
gonna
their
fumble.
second timeout now.
This guy's
as
a
they'll
dick.
talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
On the extra tight ends over
After
here.
that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hit.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
GG's to my opponent. But goddamn, it took 3 games to win a game.
And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I definitely need my Saints playbook. I can't really use this playbook. I don't even know any of the plays. I'm just lucky I squeezed out a win here. Hey, he could tie it if he scores, but I'm going to be blitzing the shit out of him, so he can't, like, really, unless the game, like, gives him some fluke shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards.
So
up to the
what I'm doing is I have a safety.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
The reason why I'm using a safety because I have a better chance at intercepting the ball.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Shit.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Wow. If I can get in position to intercept it.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on, come get some.
Prescott. He's going to let it fly.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
That's why I have a safety, baby.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to...
That's why you got to, like, man up a safety, because, like, or use a safety, because, like, he's going to run over you. I intercepted. If I was a linebacker, I never would have caught that. Yeah. GG's on that. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I'll stream a little bit later. See you guys next time.